So Saturday, a day I still work. Really the only day I take off is Sunday. So Saturday this morning, I woke up, went to men's breakfast at church. When my buddy David shared about the SoulCon Challenge. I think we got like 5 guys joining us. So pretty cool on that. So afterwards, I got home about 9:15, 9:30, and started making phone calls. And I literally spent 4+ hours making phone calls today. So I was calling like hot leads. I was calling a lot of like warmish leads, like older ones. I've called on Saturday mornings before, but I found way more success today than I've had in a long time. And one of the calls I made, I said, can I speak to his wife? And he's like, well, she's sleeping. Like I said before the other day, I'll call you if we need something. And I said, cool, well, can I just real quick find out how soon you guys are hoping to make a move? And I don't ask these questions because I'm trying to be a punk or trying to just be annoying. I genuinely want to help people out. And my job as a realtor isn't to make people buy or sell houses. My job is to help people buy and sell houses. So if you have a house to sell, my job is to present the house in the best way and price it based off my market knowledge so that it sells for the most money in the quickest amount of time. And so my job is to help a seller sell their home. My job with a buyer is to help them find a house, to help them do all the due diligence, the investigation, just make sure that this house is a good purchase. I am there to offer my expertise, my knowledge. And so I finally got past the initial response this guy has of like, oh, this is just another salesman, and was able to express what I could help him do. And it ended up being a great conversation. He's got a place to sell in Fountain Hills, and then wants to buy closer to his wife's work in Phoenix. So yeah, that one turned out really great. And I know that realtors, like in the public eye, are seen as being in the same realm as a used car salesman. And it's sad to me because my goal is to help people, to use my knowledge, my expertise to help people. I'm not making people move. People have to move. People need to move. People want to move. They want to upgrade their home, whatever. My job is to be there to offer my knowledge, my expertise to help people accomplish what they're already wanting to do, which is buy and sell houses. So there's a part that sales, especially when it comes to like calling people and getting in front of people. But the bottom line is my job is being an expert that offers and shares my advice to help people buy their house, to get a good house at a good price, and to sell their house to get the most money out of it, to market it the best way possible. So that's kind of my role. Now I'm off to go get a haircut. So much better. I love having short hair. It helps with my Charlie Brown round head. Hey, there's my wife. She just came home. So if you need your hairs cut, go see my girl Jess at Label Salon. I'll link her Instagram in the description below. So I need a dedicated space to work, because right now I'm sitting at the kitchen table, which works when no one's home, but when people are home, pain in the rear end. So my wife and I have kind of moved our bedroom around to have a space for me in the bedroom, but that means I have to build myself a desk, which means I have to deal with this. It's a little dirty. I mean, it's literally been worse. That's my son being creative and tinkering. But I need to clean my shop up a bit so I can bust out some wood to build my desk. I should also probably get around to fixing my fence. This little piece came out a while ago, and that one broke. I should probably fix that. Okay, so first thing I had to find are some screws. This is my box of fasteners. There's the screws. Sweet. Oh look, it even says wood screws on it. Crap. So I don't have the screws for fixing that piece that came off, but the other piece, I'm pulling screws off and putting it on the new piece, so I can at least do that. My neighbor's jamming out some good stuff. This one looks like the best bet. I just need to pull these little staples out of it that I had for some reason. So I can't really figure out how to attach this without these screws. So it's going to have to wait for another day. Unless I steal a screw off a couple other ones. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna steal, because they're screwed here and here and here. So I'm gonna steal one off of 3 different ones in the middle. That's what I'm gonna do. So there's a hole that's in the corner, like under the L bracket that's there, because the one that's accessible is stripped out. That's why it fell off before. So extension from a drill, and hopefully I can get in there. I'm shopping with my son. It is like 0 fun.
Star Wars crossover.
It looks like they're making out, dude.
No, it looks like he's being eaten. Like.
Okay, now it looks like they're being eaten, but earlier it totally looked like dude, you're snorting. Wow. I'm gonna have to blur this out. I'm gonna have to pay extra money for pixelation, bro.
Oh, that hurt.
What hurt?
This is why laughing so much. Oh, they have lamps. Grenade!
So I just got done with church this morning. I thought about filming myself on like the way into church and some of the stuff at church, but it was dark when I left, and I'm still trying to figure out this whole vlogging thing and where it's appropriate to film and not. So, but I played guitar and I sang this morning. It was a great time, but I am exhausted. But gonna eat some lunch, take a nap, and then do day 1 of 50 with my wife this year. So day 1 is over. Well, we're picking up our son, so that's why it's technically over. But nothing fancy or crazy. We just we went to At Home, which is insane.
Expansive.
Well, I didn't think it was that expensive. I just think there's a lot of stuff in there.
Expansive. Lots of stuff. Lots of cushions.
Lots of cushions, which is good because we need some cushions. But anyway, so we wandered around At Home and just talked, and then we went and got some Sonic drinks. Got some Sonic drinks and just sat in the car and talked. And so, not super expensive, $6.45 for our 2 drinks, and then just sat and talked. So good first date.
First date. We've been married almost 16 years.
First date of the year. First date of the year. She doesn't get this whole thing. It's okay. You're very cute. All right.